Hey everyone, welcome to Northern Strain Style, and today we're talking about the Deps Sakamata Shad, the 5-inch one. And we got it rigged drop shot style. And I got this idea from a Bass Club member, old Macron, Lake Erie Hammer, out there riding around in the troughs, dragging tubes and giant flukes for drop shot baits, and man, it really produces. When I think of drop shot baits, I think of small little worms, unless it's maybe a long skinny robo worm. But putting a fluke style bait on there, man, I never heard of that. And dude mentioned it, and I always like to push the envelope on the bite. So I was on a really good drop shot bite on just the standard drop shot baits, and upping it to the 5-inch, man, I got more bites. I had bigger bites. And even though you saw how bad it was rigged on the underwater footage, they still bit it. I don't know if I just didn't have it rigged right on there or I needed a longer shank hook, but yeah, it looked horrible. And I'm glad I left it on there like that, so you can see how a bad rigged bait looks underwater, and that'll make you rig your bait right every time. But yeah, and it was probably a little overkill to use this bait when I could have used like a Zoom fluke or something, like a cheaper one. But this has that golden shiner color that, man, I've just been digging, and the crappies have just exploded in this lake. So with that color, I've just been getting crushed. And I'm using one of those cylinder drop shot weights. It's the VMC ones. And I love the cylinder style weight. Makes me, I think I can keep it in place better. Keep the weight stuck to the bottom, so I'm not constantly lifting or bouncing the weight up and down, kicking up dust. So it has a little more natural look. Using that 7-foot Elliott medium rod. And then I go braid, 10-pound braid, 8-pound fluoro leader on that Shimano 3000 size. Yeah, so trying a bigger bait on a drop shot is definitely worth it, man. They definitely bite it. And just give them something they haven't seen, all summer long. They're seeing those little worms, little wacky rigged worms, 1.5 foot off the bottom in their face, And then all of a sudden you got a big 5-inch fluke with some body to it. And it's fall time. I'm just out working long points. Here's one from the hump. Little runt. Probably came skiing in like that. But yep, I'm definitely a fan of this, and not a lot of people are upsizing their baits on the drop shot, and I think it's something everybody should check out or at least try. I'm using that Robo Worm rebarb hook. Awesome drop shot hook. Has the bait keeper on there so your bait doesn't slide down all the time. And if you got the right size hook for the size bait, it'll look a lot better than what I had rigged up there. Yeah, right here, this is when I was out just drifting around trying to, if I saw one on the bottom, I would just drop down to it. Oh, cannibal crappie, imagine that. Yeah. When the wind gets going too, up in your drop shot weight, makes a huge difference. I know some people are big into how fast their drop shot falls, but when you're just trying to keep it stuck on the bottom, don't be afraid to up the size a little bit, especially when you're in 16 feet of water. Boom, top of the lip. That's the episode, guys. Thanks for watching.